Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten 774 here, bringing you the next video in our walkthrough for Nancy Drew's Secret of Shadow Ranch. We recently just found Frances's forks, or tuning forks. At least we're pretty sure that's what we need. But it says ask Mary for details, so we are going to ask Mary about those. Right now.
Hi, can I help you with something?
That's a pretty big hunk of petrified wood over there. Where'd you get it?
A friend of mine found it when he was clearing land for a new house. I told him I'd share whatever I got for it with him. Be sure to check out the jewelry display. I just got some real nice pieces in.
I noticed some tuning forks over there. Would it be okay if I borrowed them for a while?
Tell you what, if you go out and find me 10 arrowheads for this display I'm working on, I'll give them to you for free. You can put them in this.
I already have 10 arrowheads, see?
So you do. It looks like I only need 9 to finish this display. So here, keep this arrowhead. Thanks for your help, Nancy. Those tuning forks are all yours.
It was great talking to you.
Come in again.
Nice. So we already had 10 arrowheads. If you didn't already have 10 arrowheads, you can go looking for them. There's a couple on the ranch. There's a couple in the area where the petroglyphs are. There's a couple in the ghost town. But we already had 10, so we didn't have to go through that extra step. So now we can just take these tuning forks and bring them to the ghost town. Also, let's head out of the shop here. I don't think Mary wants us to be making phone calls right in her shop here. But let's give Bess and George a call. We have not talked to them for a while. Or actually, do we have any email? Oh yeah, that's just the one from Bess and George from before. Okay, so let's call them now. Directory, Bess.
Hello?
Where are you guys? You've got to get out here. I saw the phantom horse last night.
Know what we saw last night? The inside of a motel room in St. Louis.
St. Louis?
Our plane finally took off at 7 last night. We didn't call you because we wanted to surprise you.
Only the next thing we knew, we were being diverted to St. Louis on account of bad weather, so the airline put us up at a motel.
But when we came back to the airport this morning, guess what?
You're fogged in.
We're fogged in.
I have never seen fog this thick.
Visibility's 3 feet tops.
You can barely drive in this stuff, let alone land and take off. Let's change the subject.
So you saw the phantom horse?
Last night, right after the campfire, this glowing horse appeared out of nowhere, then went galloping away. And right after that, the main pipe in the pump house sprang a leak. Another case of bad luck? I think not.
So while everyone's attention was on the horse, someone sabotaged the pump house.
First the rattlesnake, now this. Yikes.
Has either of you two ever read anything by an author named Charlena Purcell? She writes romance novels that take place in the Old West.
That rules me out.
I saw her on a talk show once. Seemed kind of full of herself. Why do you ask?
I had to call her in order to open this old trunk at Mary Yazzie. She knows a lot about the people who used to live at Shadow Ranch.
I bet I know more about 19th century clothing design than she does.
I found a half-burned note that had a bunch of gibberish on it in the fire pit.
Gibberish? You mean like a code?
That could be why someone tried to burn it, so no one else at the ranch would ever know what it said.
Maybe it was about the sabotage.
That's just what I was thinking.
So just find a way to decode that message and you'll be all set.
I found a green bottle with a bunch of love letters from Dirk to Frances inside.
Love letters? I love love letters.
Was there anything in them about the loot he'd stashed for her?
No, but there are references to some of her favorite things. And since the letter that Dirk wrote to her from jail mentioned that her favorite flowers will help her find the treasure.
They might help you figure out what they are.
We're stuck here while you get to read love letters? Okay, George. We're suing the airline, both airports, and the weather service.
Have I told you about the cowboys that work for the Raleighs?
No, and believe me, I've been meaning to ask.
Well, Dave Gregory, he's the foreman, and he's very cute, Bess.
Wouldn't you know it?
Anyway, I caught him secretly digging around in the cellar. He knows about Dirk Valentine's treasure, too.
What about the other cowboys?
Shorty the cook admitted that he's been checking out the area around Shadow Ranch for lost gold mines.
Has he found any?
He says no.
But if he's lying,
And he found gold on the Raleigh's property.
he could be sabotaging stuff at the ranch to chase off Aunt Bet and Uncle Ed so he can have all the gold for himself.
Better keep an eye on him, Nancy.
I found an old beaded handbag that may have belonged to Francis Humber.
Was there anything in it?
No, but if it's the bag that Dirk mentioned in one of his love letters, it could hold some sort of clue.
What does it look like?
Well, there's a bird on it, but the beads have completely fallen off this one section. However, it does have the name of the manufacturer at the bottom. It was made by the Chicago Mercantile Company back in 1881.
That's one of the companies in my book. Is there anything else on it?
Yeah, some kind of number. HB3941.
Maybe that's what bead pattern it is.
There's a bunch of phone numbers in this book. Maybe we can track down the pattern for you.
That'd be great. Like I said, it could be pretty important, especially if the part that's missing turns out to have something to do with flowers.
We'll get right on it.
That's it for now.
Thanks for calling.
Bye, Nan.
Alright, so we caught up with Bess and George, and we have Francis's Fork, so let's grab our pal Bob here and go back to Dry Creek, the ghost town. Wonderful place, very creepy, lovely atmosphere. Okay, the happy music is still playing. It's like, oh, it's not creepy at all. Don't worry, it's about to get creepy. Okay. So let's go into Cappy's. We have Francis's tuning forks. So based on the note that we found, we should put Francis's keys, tuning forks, in here, and then they'll act as a key. So if you try to fill in the word here with letters in the tuning forks, it's obvious pretty quickly that you need to spell out Francis. So we need F at the front, and then an A, N, C, and then E, S. Let's go here. And I'm going to turn the crank. Am I going to turn the crank? There we go. Ooh. Sound of breaking glass. It's a horrible sound. Ooh. And then if you step back, you'll notice that this lamp just broke. And it says...
Now go and peek beneath Zebra Rock. An attractor of metal what's there will unlock.
Peek beneath Zebra Rock on a tractor of metal. So the attractor of metal that we're going to need is a magnet. And we're going to need to peek beneath Zebra Rock. We haven't looked at this yet either. This is kind of a cool game.
Interesting.
Where you just put in money and you have to try to make the meanest, roughest, and toughest gang in the West and win. And you just get more money. But you need a special token to play it. And the only way we can get that is at Mary's shop. We're not going to do that quite yet. Still someone camping out here, which is super weird. But anyway, we need an attractor of metal. We need a magnet before we can even begin to think about Zebra Rock. So let's head back to the ranch. We've been out all day with Bob. Might be time for a little time back at the ranch. I love horseback riding.
That looks like Mary Yazzie and Tex?
What? What are they doing? Kind of weird. Okay, so we need our saddle here. Give me your... Forgot how to do this for a second. Put that down. There. I just need the saddle, Bob. Okay, let's put this away, otherwise Tex will be very upset with us. And we can ask him, hey, why are you and Mary talking? Not that you can't, but I just never really pegged you as pals. Oh wait, I guess we can't. Tex isn't here. Did he leave anything interesting behind? These look like pliers from Stay Tuned for Danger. They may or may not be, but that's what they look like. I guess we'll head out here. Look, it's Dave! Just kidding. No, Dave. It's nighttime. And remember, Dave said we need to fix the chicken coop tonight. So let's head over.
Oops, Dave said to wear gloves.
Oh, we need our gloves. We have gloves with our saddle. So let's go.
Tex must have turned the horses out for the night.
They're gone! Ghost horses. Phantom horses. Mystery solved. Okay, got our gloves. Now we'll go fix the chicken coop. Okay. So it's just basically a jigsaw puzzle. You can take a piece and try to line it up to make a perfect hexagon, like that, with the other fence pieces. So, let's see. Like that. No.
That doesn't look right.
And Nancy will tell you when you're wrong. Very helpful. There maybe?
That doesn't go there.
No, that doesn't go there. Silly detectives. Oh, how about that? That looks right. Okay. Maybe here?
That looks right.
Oh yeah, that looks right. Thank you, Nancy. How about that? Yeah, that looks good. Gonna line up. No, that's not right. Let's see. How about here? No. Not quite. Or maybe here?
That doesn't go there.
Nancy says it doesn't go there. What about... No, 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 no. And sometimes if you get a piece that you can't really... Oh, wait.
This
There we
goes
go.
Here.
If you can't find a piece that you can't figure out, you can always put it back down. But we were able to get that one. This looks like it goes here.
This goes here.
Yes, it does, Nancy. Thank you. How about that one?
That doesn't go there.
Are you sure? Kind of looks like it could. How about... Nah. Well, maybe? Yes? No? Nah. How about... Oh, yeah.
That looks right.
Maybe this one goes here.
That looks right.
Good, good. Making good progress.
That looks right.
Dave's going to be so happy with our chicken coop skills. Right there.
There. Sorry, coyotes. No chicken dinner for you tonight.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. My gloves. They're glowing. That powder in the ghost town.
Weird. Whoa. What? Ghost horse. Ghost horse. Whoa. Whoa. That's dangerous.
You saw the phantom horse again?
Was anything sabotaged?
The power lines going to the ranch house were either cut or were otherwise disconnected from the house.
You mean you don't have electricity?
We have a generator. It's pretty noisy, but it sure beats the alternative. But listen to this. When I was exploring the ghost town, I got this powdery stuff all over my gloves. And last night, when it was dark, my gloves were glowing.
Glowing? Like the horse?
Exactly like the horse. Maybe it glows because someone rubbed some kind of phosphorescent powder all over it.
And if you found that stuff in the ghost town, that must be where he or she has been hanging out.
Which is why I think I'll go back out there first chance I get. And another thing, Dave was suspiciously absent during all the excitement.
Careful, Nancy. If he and whoever's out of the ghost town are working together, they may decide you're a threat.
I'll be okay. I'm more worried about you guys.
Well, the fog has finally lifted, and they say we will definitely get out of here today.
What they won't say is when.
That's it for now.
Thanks for calling.
Bye, Nan.
Well, we saw the ghost horse again. Well, first of all, let's look on the fridge here and find an attractor of metal, i.e. an apple magnet. Let's see what Shorty's up to.
Nancy, I figured after last night you'd be long gone. I know I would be if I were you.
Things aren't that bad.
Not that bad. I'm in here with no water. I'm terrified to turn the gas on for fear something's gonna blow up. And if that generator goes, I could be cooking in the dark for days. Weeks. Well, not weeks, because no way am I staying here that long. I'm so freaked out now I'm not sure I can last one more day.
You can't leave, Shorty. That's exactly what whoever's behind all these accidents wants.
Listen to you. Cool, calm, optimistic. I'm a wreck and you're a rock. Of course, you're also dead wrong and totally deluded, but I'm still impressed.
Ha.
Want me to do anything before I go riding?
Same old, same old. If you bring me all the ripe stuff from the garden, I'll give you a basket to fill up with eggs, and once you're done with that, you'll be good to go.
Well, I'd better get going.
Drop by any time.
Alright, so I guess we'll do our morning chores. Was our cake a hit? Oh, yeah, our cake was a hit. Let's have another piece.
Do you think I could have a piece of cake?
Sure, help yourself. Tex really liked it, by the way.
Aw, that's nice. More cake?
Oh, let someone else eat the last piece.
Ah, come on. That looks like such a nice big piece of cake. Good stuff, Nancy. Okay. I think let's step outside here, and then
That
we will...
horseshoe wasn't there before.
Oh, that's weird.
Maybe the ghost horse threw it while it was running away last night.
Maybe. Weird. Okay, so we have some chores to do, so we will take care of that in our next video. I'll see you then, fellow detectives. Thanks for watching!